Hello, my gorgeous Aries, and welcome to your June monthly reading. So we will get a little bit into astrology today, and we'll also talk about the cards that are coming up and messages from Spirit. And I will share with you a potion and a crystal to help get you through the month. This is quite an exciting month for you with abundance, breakthroughs, home, magic, and wellness rituals. So the crystal that we have is this beautiful agate. And with this one, a little bit of dust on that one. With this one, we can see that it's a portal energy. And because you have abundance breakthroughs, I really felt like this was sort of going through the portal. The other crystal that you could use is citrine, but this is the one that wanted to come from my house to share with you guys today. So the potion that we have is the abundance potion to help get you through the month. So align your energy with our magnetic tea blend. So it's definitely about getting into alignment, but the affirmation is, I attract abundance and prosperity with ease. So this is the energy that we have for you guys for this month. And if you would like to purchase a potion, let me just share this with you guys. Pop this up. Oh, where's my button gone? There it is. So if you would like to purchase a potion, you'll find down here that you can come straight into abundance and read all about the ingredients, see photos of what the ingredients are as well. And also, we will have our monthly new moon event, which will be towards the end of the month. I am having vacation, so that won't be up for just a little bit. And if you would like to book a one-on-one session to really dive in deep and find out more about your specific questions, you'll find me over at solreta.com. All of the things we're talking about are in the description box below, so you'll see a lot more information down here too. So let's come in and talk a little bit about your astrology for this month. So beautiful Aries, the cosmic currents this month will guide you into a powerful alignment with your soul's desire. So with Venus blessing your money zone from the 6th, abundance flows. Just remember to anchor it with wise choices and a grounded budget. Mercury and Jupiter will also light up your home realm, starting about the week of the 9th, opening portals. And that's why we also have this beautiful crystal too, opening portals for property upgrades, real estate, magic. You might even want to do like a little bit of a real estate ritual or some magic abundance work around this. You'll find a few more things on my channel around working with abundance too, and over on Alchemy Potions.com. And so with this, opening up portals for property upgrades, real estate magic, and creating sanctuaries that draw your tribe closer. So the full moon in Sagittarius on the 11th will whisper about travel, ideas about soulful places. So whether you're in the Northern Hemisphere in summer or whether you're in the Southern Hemisphere and you're having winter, just have a look at beautiful local holiday vacation areas. So choosing your battles consciously around the 15th as Jupiter tests boundaries with Saturn and Neptune. Assert your worth and protect your space. Mars activates your health zone on the 17th, supercharging your body temple with vitality, perfect for starting a wellness ritual. And from about the 20th, the sun will also turn your heart towards home, family, and asking you to nurture those that are closest to you as well. So around the 24th and 25th will be golden days for buying, selling, or transforming your living space. And with this, the Sun, Jupiter, new moon in Gemini blessing by the 26th as well. So Mercury will shift into your play zone, celebrate and express and dance with your life's lighter frequencies. So a really beautiful, transformative month for you. I do feel it is that whole metaphor of going through the portal and you're going to be transformed coming out on the other side of June. So do let me know if you're Aries, sun, moon, rising, or if it's your Venus sign. Let's have a look into the cards and see what the cards have for you guys for this month and what Spirit would like to say. So I'm just starting out with the Thoth deck. Okay, so I've got 5 cards. I'm pretty sure I counted out. Let's feel into these before we flip them over. So I get shown a golden path and I see it lit up and luminous. And I also see sort of like this sparkle dust energy around it. I do feel that I'm ignoring things that are on the side. And I feel like I'm just my soul and my energy feels so attracted by looking at this path. There's a sense of joy and wonderment with this as well. And I feel what this message is from Spirit is telling us to really tune out from things that are potential distractions, to keep our eye on the prize, and to really keep feeling in this alignment energy with your heart, coming into that synchronicity with where you're walking. So it's like to walk light on your path, but it's like each step that you're taking, you're actually stepping in and you're in this alignment and this attunement with abundance. So I feel like there's this beautiful frequencies that are ruminating like this. And with that, I really feel like it's staying tuned out from any other frequencies that could come in. So it is a little bit like having your blinders on. The main message Spirit is showing me around this, though, it's keeping your heart in vibrational attunement and alignment. So each time that you're walking and sort of stepping on your path, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, this is to really feel that vibration of what it is that you want to feel. Don't let other things come into your space. So let's flip these cards over, and we have a card that represents a bit of a journey. So this Knight of Disc energy, this is more sort of like where we're getting the message to start on the path, the message to start on the journey. This is usually a bit of a long journey. As we see the sun in the distance, we see sort of like the weariness of how tired he might be or fatigued from maybe perhaps how much distance he has to go and how far he's already come. But what we do see, though, is the horse is having something to eat, is resting. So there is still hope on the horizon. What's interesting is we're definitely talking about finance because we have the card of abundance, 3 of Cups. And for me, this is about paying attention to Mercury energy, your mind, and this beautiful Cancerian energy too, connected to do with the heart. So with this, we have the 3 of Wands, the card of virtue. So we've got 2 things. You're stabilizing and grounding things emotionally as well as spiritually for what you're calling in. And then we see it going from that 5D realm with the peacock here, Archangel Michael delivering it into our physical realm. So this is to really pay attention to your intuition, to your gut feeling, and to get into vibrational resonance. So Queen of Cups energy. This is actually really beautiful energy. I do feel that this is also, I'm getting the word investments too. So you may also want to look into if you have investments or you feel drawn all of a sudden to perhaps invest or change your investments. I really feel that this is listening to your heart. Now, with you, my gorgeous Aries, you are actually showing up right in the center of your reading with the sun too. So we have all this gold kind of illuminated, lit up energy around you guys for this month. I just saw 747, which is one of my favorite number combinations. Usually lets me know that I'm on the path or that there's a journey ahead. So they're very beautiful synchronicity. So let me see what else we have. The other thing too with you, my gorgeous Aries, is a lot of the time Aries will act and then think later, where I actually feel this is about you getting into feeling into your intuition, to really not kind of like rushing things. It is about sort of, as we said before, putting on those blinders and feeling, where is this golden path taking or leading me? So let's flip over the Mythos deck. So we have the 2 of Swords. And this is interesting because the 2 of Swords, it is an energy of, I'm just trying to get the visualization of the symbols. We've got Libra energy that comes up with this. So 2 of Swords, it's to not be blinded by things. So it might look like that we have a left path to go down or a right path to go down, or that something feels good, something feels bad. This is to not make decisions or make judgments based on what it is that we're sort of seeing as 2 options. This really is about seeing beyond the blindfold that traditionally is in a lot of the 2 of Swords energy. It's about coming to an inner peace within you, about making this choice or making this decision. So it does feel like that you might have options come up, whether this is around work, career. I keep getting more of that pull, that it's making decisions, and Spirit's giving me the word illuminate. So I do feel that there will be an illumination on this. There may even be somewhat of an increase in income connected to do with this path. And I do feel that you guys have been working very hard for this too. But again, we get another message about connecting to higher self to receive these messages. So we have the Hierophant. So definitely pay attention to your higher guidance. Maybe even if you've got your own oracle decks or tarot at home, pulling out a card around your decision. And I'm always so happy to help you in a private one-on-one reading as well. So if you are watching this, go on over to solreta.com and you can book a reading. I am leaving to go away very soon, so there's only a couple of spots before I'm away for the next little period of time. We do have a divine timing, and we do have a new option popping up with Ace of Cups. So I don't just feel that this is an alignment or just tapping into abundance. This is actually deeply down connected to do with you feeling fulfilled and feeling that you're actually in this space of the universe giving you more. And this is also about you putting out for and feeling deserving of receiving more as well. So really exciting energy. With this Ace of Cups and the Temperance card coming out together, I wouldn't choose things that don't feel in alignment. And what I mean by this is you could perhaps get potential offers for an increase in salary with the Seven of Disc. But with this, if it's not matching or not feeling like it's fitting the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups, if you're not really feeling passionate about it, it'll be a short-lasting boost of encouragement. So I do feel this is also about you going through that portal into things that you love. Ace of Cups too is about upgrades for me. It's about light body activation. It's also about where we're in this auric space of magnetically attracting these things to us. So I don't feel that it's that you necessarily have to go about just this Knight of Disc energy where it's all in the physical. I do feel that this is more to do with where your heart feels in alignment, as we had Queen of Cups too. So starting to do your mind movies, like we've talked about on my show before, holding that mind movie of what your ideal job looks like, or your ideal career, or whether you're an entrepreneur. And this might involve travel too, because I see travel for a few of you with your job and with your career. So let's get some advice from Spirit and how we can best navigate through this month. So I'm just going to go to the Star Tarot deck and move some of this out the way. Okay, so I've got 4 cards. We'll flip them in a moment. The feeling that I do get is really sensing into what feels sort of light and attuned to your heart and what feels heavy for this month. So they're showing me to move away from the heaviness. And it's really cute. I've got the image of Dory in Finding Nemo saying, swim away, swim away, swim away. So it's like to swim away from anything that feels heavy or weighing down, or anything that sort of feels like that it could be kind of crushing your soul. And that was a little bit of the feeling that I got around work and career with you guys as well. Also make sure to celebrate when this comes through for you, when you really step into what it is that you want to do, or you align with a new job. And I'm getting Spirit tickle me on the head with this. So don't forget to ask for your guides to help give you messages along the way with this. Okay, so we have the Adjustment card again. So the way to work through this, and this is funny because we did just talk about that sort of sense of heaviness and to move away or swim away from things that feel heavy. We literally have a card, and it's funny because it's the dolphin. And so and the mermaid, they're actually trying to swim away from the heaviness of all of these cups weighing them down emotionally. But the cards that we had come up before that, we've got the Adjustment Libra energy card, which is also the Justice card, and 5 of Wands. So some of you may also be feeling to leave certain situations because 5 of Wands is interference. It's Saturn energy. And it's also the one that I call too many cooks in the kitchen. You could be in some volatile situations. What I do actually feel with this card for some of you, and remember, you can look for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign, or you may be cross-watching for someone else. But the sense that I get with this 5 of Wands energy is the word Spirit's giving me is trifling. So I do feel this is people sort of like trying to, how would I say, it's like they're throwing around their energy, and there's just sort of like negativity in certain environments that just don't feel conducive to really being in alignment with your best and highest good or your highest path. So I do feel it is to close out from some of those situations, and they may have been causing that emotional heaviness for a few of you. And I do feel as we start to creep into this energy, this is also relationships for a few of you too. So we do have 4 of Swords. So the way to really recover from this, or the way to really move beyond this is to get deep in touch with your soul wisdom for this month. So this is beautiful Libra energy. I think I've said Libra energy like 3 times. So we do have Venus and Libra coming up for you guys to really help to counterbalance and to help with finding that steadiness or that alignment on the path. But Four of Swords, the card of healing, the card of truce, a card of coming into higher resonance with your heart and receiving the messages. So for me, this is a really, really special card, Four of Swords. This is also about going into hibernation, or going into that place of where you're not really looking for outward. And Aries, you guys don't really look for outward for people to tell you or to give you the green light. But what we also see with this Four of Swords energy, they just want to pick a couple of other cards around this. Let me just go to the Right Away deck and just making sure I've got the whole deck. We've got a Three of Cups. We have a Five of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups and the Lovers. We also have the Tower. So for some of you, you might be getting mixed messages if you're talking with friends. There's going to be friends that will be more on the harmonious, really kind of like supportive side of things. Then you've got other friends that like a little bit of drama. So Five of Swords energy. There's some friends that perhaps do not have your best interest at heart, is what I'll say around this. So know which is in true alignment and who really feels like they're there loving and supporting you unconditionally, and know who is there to kind of see your demise or your fall. We do have a Knight of Cups and the Lovers card. So this would also suggest perhaps having conversation or bringing things up with your partner as well. And we also have, and don't forget, we were talking about work before. So this Lovers card can also sometimes mean around contracts and agreements, or perhaps negotiation of the higher pay. But we have the Tower card with this. So with the Tower card, I want you to look at the longevity game with this. And with this, we also have that Hebrew letter of P. And I've heard some people say, I think it's pay or pay. I can't pronounce it. My Australian accent is a bit different. But anyway, it's P-E-H in Hebrew. And this represents the words being as precious as gold. So really be careful who you're sharing your words with, who you're sharing your hearts with. I feel that if you are able to sort of hone it in and hold it together, you will actually speak magic and create amazing things for yourself this month. So let's get you a little Syrian star card. These are my deck that are available on my website, solreta.com. And we have the card of success. And with this, success is a state of mind. Keep moving forward regardless of the setbacks. And that's what I feel. It's this eye on the prize. Walk through that portal, that journey energy that we talked about before. So hope this resonated. Please share this out with any other beautiful Aries. I love reading your comments below. And thank you also for telling me about the fairies and things that appear in the videos. So anything that you need is in the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you guys next month. So go check out your sun, moon, and rising. And if you want a one-on-one personal reading with me, head on over to solreta.com. And I really look forward to diving deep into your questions. Bye.